welcome to my video and my YouTube channel. My name is Owen Fox. This channel is called One Love, One Family. It's my birthday today, the 7th of January. I was born in 1982, so I'm 41 years young today. Blessed to be alive and grateful to be alive. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. And I am fixed design, which means I have a soul's purpose. And I want to say everything I said there, so do you. You are the soul, you are the light divine, and you are love, and you are will, you have power, and you have a purpose, soul's purpose. And when we invoke that soul mantra, which is from the Rainbow Bridge technique, it enhances any spiritual practice or any heartfelt practice that we're inspired to do in our day-to-day living. And it's important it's apparently important to say it like aloud, verbally. It doesn't have to be very loud or anything, but just to say it. But yeah, what did I want to make this video about? I just want to talk about what's really important to me, and that is the fact that we are the soul. Like, we are spirits here, souls having a human experience, because as consciousness or as souls, we are just beings of such incredible, infinite, unfathomable love and light. Now, I'm just going to wipe the camera because I wasn't sure if it's obscured. Maybe it's just my screen. But, you know, in the human experience, we often carry so much heaviness and obscurity to who we truly are. And some teachers, for example, Abraham, call it like getting in alignment with who we truly are. Like I say, getting back on the rail instead of being off the rail like a train on the track. Are we on the rail track that we're supposed to be, which is in alignment with our true higher selves, our true self, the soul, our soul selves? Or are we living in our false self, our ego? And there's nothing wrong with that, of course, like I said before. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And like Buddhists say, like, there's no judgment, no criticism or condemnation for being at a certain, like, immaturity or stage of development. Like, we all are at that certain maturity and stage of development spiritually, just like physically we are too, in terms of growing up. All is well. Like, all the mystics apparently say, all is well, you know. I agree, because everything is happening by divine perfection. Divine perfection. Perfect place, perfect people, perfect message, perfect synchronicity, perfect happen chance, perfect luck. There's no luck. Everything's happening by perfect divine reason, purpose. Okay? So that's all I want to say in this video. Like, that's part of what I want to say in this video. Like, it's so important to connect with the truth of who we truly are, if we can, and as often as we can, and to live by that as much as we can. You know, it's just a beautiful, nice thing. You know, it's a really sweet thing to live in our hearts in love, because our true selves, of course, definitely is very deeply heart connected. We love others deeply, and we love ourselves deeply, and we're living in powerful compassion. You know, and when we're in these higher vibrations, we are more likely to tap into our psychic and other natural abilities that some people call supernatural. It's only because it's less common. But when you do the uncommon, which is what I'm saying here now, and other things, you can access and develop all sorts of abilities, including just being the main thing, which is a happy, conscious creator of your life. You know, I want you to walk in the light. See that I'm wearing white today. It's my birthday. My wife, my partner, my soul partner, she put on this white top for me, dressed me as I was with my daughter. I'm going out to meet my friends now, a friend or two, and I want you to be like shrouded and engulfed with light, whiteness, light. All colours are good now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that. All colours are beautiful, and I can see gorgeous colours of nature as I'm driving the highway. But I felt very inspired to make this video, and after starting, I feel even more inspired. Like, I feel it's such an important message to remember who you truly are. There's lovely music, like YouTube it, remember who I am, remember who you truly are. We are souls. We are not the body. We are not our gender. We are not our man or woman, boy or girl. We're not our age. We're not our nationality of the country we were born in. We're not bordered. We're not what we eat or our diet. We're not a classification. The only thing we are is love, light, source, consciousness, God, soul. My own personal identities is I am the soul and I am God. I'm a part of God. I am God as a part of it. And as a more smaller, sort of individualized, perfect aspect of God, I am soul. Or you can use the words like love, loving, love, light, kick-ass, powerful, amazing consciousness speck of infinity, bigger than a speck, and eternity, timeless, spaceless, forever and everywhere. It's just amazing, to live in a little shrunken bubble, being a little small ego, the little small life, all centered around yourself. That doesn't cut the mustard, at least not for me. But I'm okay with that's what others do, and I know others do that, and it's fine. God plays the game. God created, God source universe, infinity, love, infinite power and love and light. It created diversity and variation for us to explore and experience physicality through. And it's nice. I like things and stuff here and there, up and down, now and then. All of the duality, light, dark, the whole good, bad scene, the young, old, healthy, unhealthy, all the spectrum. There's here and there and everywhere in between, and we're all, almost nothing in life is like a switch, like the on or off, like you're good or you're bad. There's a reason for everything anyway, and there's a reason why everybody acts a certain way to begin with, so that can help you have more compassion, understanding and non-judgmentalism. Our judgmentalism and resistance shows where we're at in our consciousness level momentarily, which can change by the hour of the day, of the week. Soaking up the my scenery and environment. So yeah, we're not all of those things. We're not our job title, or whatever, blah blah blah, position or our job or nothing like that. We're not our role. We're not our teacher, mother, brother, sister. We're all of these things temporarily, but it's more like we do these things temporarily. It's not that we are them, we do them. And we are the truth. And the truth is beautiful. And the truth is boundless lightness. And when we have lightness of being, we're giddy, we're bubbly, we're laughter and joy, and we're free and we're happy and we're able to go with the flow because we're light. When we're heavy, we're a big boulder. There's no flow. How can a boulder flow? Unless it's something like a torrential flood with an avalanche. But nah, boulders don't typically flow. Light things flow easy, like a feather on the water. Children are the biggest embodiment of light and lightness on earth, typically, and so is nature. There's no resistance, typically. At least in the young child, it's just pure innocence, fun and play. I have children, I have a toddler as well. It's just pure innocence and beauty, and they're so connected, and they want to connect so easily and free to others as well. It's just that there are teachers, like you probably heard before, there are teachers. Plant medicine can help us too, psilocybin. I've tried that this year, the first time. Last year, 2022. And once this year. They can help. They can help people with PTSD, depression, anxiety, fear, trauma. And we all have trauma. They can help connect the brain that's not fully connected to other parts of the brain, and to have spiritual and mystical experiences and connect with past on loved beings or other loved beings in spirit too, potentially. But what I want to say in this video is for you to live in love and light and happiness and joy and freedom of spirit, lightness of being, instead of bound down with heavy ego resistance and all the stuff we collect and cling on to and attaches to us, all of our baggage. I want you to help let go of your baggage. So what I want you to do, if you want to do it, the plan and the idea is to try and let go of, see your baggage and let go of your baggage. Like, what are you holding on to, and let it go. And non-forgiveness and judgment and resistance are the three big ones. Big. And the false identification with your roles and your gender, your job, your body, all of these things, like hooking onto the wrong stuff. Wrong as in not who you truly are. Like, there's nothing wrong with hooking onto the so-called wrong stuff. It's not wrong, obviously, it's not bad, but it is hindering to live from your spirit. So that's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. There's no wrong or bad here or in life. There really isn't. Like Shakespeare said, there's nothing good or bad, only thinking makes it so. So we form an idea of what's good or bad, which is fair, because like certain atrocities or crimes or like abusiveness, you know, you might want to put some sort of word on it to say this isn't good or favourable, this is not what we want. But yeah, it's beautiful to live in love and lightness, more happiness and joy. And I know life is full of tests and challenges. Every day, God source universe will gives me and give you little things that happen, like unexpected things. Like even today, like today's a birthday, and I'm happy today, first time meeting a friend who I haven't seen in a long time, like a year, 2 years, and I have another friend who I don't even know if he's fully coming. The funny thing is, like my credit went and it wasn't automatically renewed, so I'm traveling now without Wi-Fi while I'm making this video on my phone. No mobile data. So I'm just leaving in God's hand. Like, it happens to be synchronistically the same day. Like, all the synchronicities I get are profound, innumerable. Speaking of innumerable, they're mostly numerical, but it's also happenings, you know, like things that happen, like things like losing your phone like for an hour or 10 minutes, or keys, or like tire burst, or like, my tires don't usually never burst, but just like random things, like they need to be inflated, or like data runs out on a particular day, like, or it rains at this time, or stops raining at this time. Everything I feel is truly divinely orchestrated and meant to be. Like, God is speaking to us like all the time. And like, I'm not like religious at all, and I actually don't even favour religion, to be honest, properly, in terms of living from our spirit. It's good for a certain maturity and level and stage of consciousness, but it's man-made, and what the truth doesn't need to be defined through innumerable religions, which often conflict or kill and fight with each other, which is ridiculous. So I feel like spirit, like if you want to use the word spirituality, it's empowering, but religion is like, it can be stifling, very stifling, but it can be very opening of the heart too, and a lot of good positive traits with religion as well, like heart-centeredness and compassion. Especially like religions like strong belief orientated, like Buddhism and Taoism. I don't think there's any strong beliefs. But Christianity and the Savior, and like Lutheranism, you have to pay money to go to heaven, and it's all like corrupted with power and men in power, you know. And men have been in power for like millennia, so religion is being not only made but distorted and completely controlled and used to disempower the consciousness of humanity. But yeah, that's a different story. I want to stick to the point. Yeah. I want you to have a beautiful day and life and experience. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Lots of love, and remember who you truly are, and let go of all that you're not. Yeah, like Neil Donald Walsh said, what did he say? I was about to give you a quotation a minute ago. Yeah, I forget. But he wrote a book, Happier Than God, which I thought was very funny. Happier Than God, the idea of happier than God. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say there a minute ago. But, Conversations with God is a lovely book. by Neil Donald Walsh as well, same author. Yeah, living by who you truly are, forgetting, not letting go of not who you are, forgiveness, compassion, letting go, and you'll have a beautiful life. Lots of love, my friends. Thanks for watching this one. Okay, so yeah, I'll talk to you again. Lots of love, and I'll leave a little clip. And always have fun and enjoy your day, my friends. Be playful like a child. Be innocent and pure as much as you can. Create heaven on earth, and you are heaven as well. So just share that heaven and lead by example. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat them. We all emulate each other. So be the leader. Be a loving, bright example. Live from your love, light, and heart that you truly are. And you'll be so happy when you do. You really will. It's funny because when we make others happy, we become happy too. It's such a strange event, but that's not even the objective, but it can be partly objective. But when we are in alignment with our spirit, that's happy. That's good stuff there. That's true joy. That's stuff that doesn't waver or just particularly, not when we're there. It's so good. But they say things of the world make us happy. They come and go. But our spirit never will go. It's always who we are. And when we die, we're just going to ditch the body and we'll have a beautiful transition period back to the spirit world, my friends. Back to non-physical, back to non-resistance, pure freedom. We'll have a beautiful time. It's going to be the best ever when we leave this body. Loads of people having near-death experiences, often sometimes they almost don't want to come back. But some of them definitely want to come back or not fully die and leave. But some of them are like, oh, it's so nice here, I love it. I don't even miss my life here on earth if I was to stay here. But they're told, it's not your time, my beloved. It's not your time. I'm almost gonna say child, That's why Jesus said, just the lingo he used back in the day, we're children of God. We're just so loved, and there's no greater love than the love you have for your child either. I know that from first-hand experience. In the physical way, it's just such a beautiful thing. It's so tender, They're our most vulnerable spot, but our sweetest spots. Oh man, I'm telling you, I just love my babies, my children so much. They're so gorgeous. I'm sure any parents can relate. And God, source, universe, our higher selves loves us that way too. Our time will be up when it's meant to be up, my friends. So there's nothing to fear. Let go of fear. Live your life. Live your love. Live your truth. Wear your heart on your sleeve and live leading from your heart, from your love. Live leading from your love on your sleeve. Oh, look, so many sweet peas. Oh man, I wish China. It's hard to know. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Anyway. Hope you've enjoyed this video, my friends. Loads of love to you. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing now moment always. The power is in the now. Doesn't matter what happened 5 minutes ago or yesterday. The power is now to get in alignment with our truth, heart and spirit again and create magic. And you're always loved, tenderly and compassionately held. We all falter, fall down, make mistakes. No real mistakes, but we all fall down, falter, whatever the word is. And we can get back up again because the now is infinite and it's always here, and it's our gift. It's the greatest gift is the now. That's why they call it the present moment. It's the gift moment, and the gift is magic and it's full of potential, and we can choose and intend and envision what we want and then make it happen, especially when we live in our truth. When we live in our heart-centered truth and we know what we're doing here on earth, what we're doing here as spirit, just using a physical body. When we live from that and we can know what's important in the bigger perspective and what's not, then we don't get lost or wrapped up in stuff, and we can have incredible things happen to us and make from us. We're crazy creators. Things get to you way less, and you have much more love and compassion and just so much more appreciation as well. I know life can be still challenging, hard and stressful. Don't get me wrong, I know. I have a human body. I'm in this earth plane at the moment. It's wild. I know, it's a crazy roller coaster, but we chose it, and our time will come, we'll leave, and we'll have the best time ever when we leave. But let's try and have the best time ever while we're here, because we are God's source universe. We don't have to wait until we pass on or leave the body. We can do it now, and that's part of what the whole journey is about. Living from spirit in our body, embodying God's source consciousness in the physical world. Wow, that's something to behold. That's something to do. You know, that's like an incredible thing. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that makes the both poetically, artfully. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave you and love you. Love you and care for you. And like this guy called in the Owen's channel says, if I had to protect you, I would. And I can't say, I'd have to say the same thing. I love you, I care for you, and if I had to protect you, I would. I love to protect the innocent and the vulnerable and defenseless. Children, animals, people. Happily to say I've been eating a vegan diet for 17 years, my friend. I think it's like a testimony to part of who I am. Obviously not truly who I am at the truest level, but it's part of how I am, or why I am, and it's an expression of who I am. Because I don't like to cause any hurt or pain on others. Man, woman, child, animal, and children and animal are the most vulnerable, authentic, innocent, beautiful creatures around. Never want to hurt anybody, or let alone a child or an animal. They're the most defenseless and can't speak up for themselves. But yeah, each to their own. Thanks for watching, my friends. Lots of love. So yeah, befriend me on Facebook and just check out my description below. Hit me up, say hi, befriend me. Leave a little comment if you're befriending me. Say why or how or where you saw me first or why you're befriending me. I'd love to connect with you that way properly. And I'd love to hear from you. Okay, bye bye. Again, finally. Love you. Have a nice day.